What is up, my tech troopers? This is StuffTalk TV. My name is Mikhail, and today we have an insane comparison video between two of the best gaming mice available in my opinion, the SteelSeries Rival 600 and the Logitech G502. Who wins? Coming up. At first glance, the Rival has the aesthetic appeal of a luxurious sports car, bathed in milk. At the same time, it owns the night with its angelic lights. Somehow this mouse calls for your hand, begging for its embrace. The G502, rigid in edge, inspired by cold, hard steel. It sits there, like a snake, just waiting to lunge forward and attack. At the same time, an absolute spectacle to behold. Both mice, so different, so powerful in their own skin. One warm, one cold, one soft, and one hard. Both almost equally as powerful. The G502 has a Pixar 3366 sensor, which is rated at 12,000 dpi. It is a single sensor system, and it's extremely accurate. It's gonna get the job done. The Rival 600, on the other hand, also has a 12,000 dpi sensor. It's called a TrueMove 3 Plus. Now this has dual sensors, one for liftoff distance and one as a normal tracker. Now what is liftoff distance? It's how high you lift the mouse off the mouse pad before the sensor stops tracking. So if you want the most accurate, lowest liftoff distance mouse, it's gonna be the Rival 600. Onto something a little more prevalent in the modern gaming industry is RGB lighting. Now both these mice are RGB enabled. However, the G502 is very basic. This is your minimalist look, guys, so if there are minimalists out there, this is probably going to be the mouse that suits you best. However, those that love lighting, the Rival 600 has those in spades. This mouse has 8 different zones in which you can change the mouse and tailor it according to your liking. Absolutely amazing. I love the lighting on the Rival 600. Now, probably the most important part of this review is the comfort levels. I have 21 centimeter hands, and I've had absolutely no qualms at all in holding the Rival 600. Now, why is that? Is this a larger mouse than the G502? No, in fact, the technical specifications measure these to be roughly the same size, with a few exceptions. Now, why does the G502 not feel good in my hands? Well, holding this mouse is like holding an egg. I know that's funny, but why do I say that? Well, the mouse rounds at the top, yeah, like an egg, but it also rounds at the bottom, right about there, where your pinky rests. Okay, so let's have a look at that. So down here, it actually rounds in the front. Okay, so it does kind of feel like I am cramping up holding an egg. Not good, guys. Okay, so if you have big hands, this mouse is not gonna do it for you. Now the Rival, why does this feel amazing? Well, if you notice here, this actually slants outwards instead of going inwards, and it makes for an extremely comfortable grip. Also, my pinky does not drag on the mouse pad using this mouse. It does, however, drag on the G502. Okay, so this mouse, if you have big hands, guys, the Rival 600 is definitely going to be the winner. If you have smaller hands, well, it's subjective. This is still going to be a comfortable mouse, but this is probably going to be your best bet. And why is that? Well, this is why. these buttons are absolutely amazing. Okay, guys, if you play Fortnite, if you play any RPGs, any games that involve many buttons, this is definitely going to be the mouse for you. And I know a large majority of my viewers are definitely going to be guys that play Fortnite. Okay, I love Fortnite. I absolutely still use this mouse playing Fortnite, even though my hand cramps up. It's just so useful having these extra buttons. Now, I want to show you something. The Rival 600 does have some buttons on the side, okay, and they're okay, but the button in the front, this one, yeah, on the Rival, why is it in the opposite direction? It's meant to be slanting this way, yeah, not that way. SteelSeries, what are you doing? Okay, now look at this. I have a rather large thumb, yeah, but if I hold this, I still can't reach. Yeah, it's very difficult for me to reach that mouse. I actually have to take my hand off the back of the mouse and kind of squeeze forward until I can touch that. Guys, in game this does not work. I completely disabled this button because, well, what am I gonna do with it? Okay, so if this was facing this way, this would be probably the most amazing mouse available right now, and certainly would take the sales away from Logitech. So SteelSeries, if you're listening to this, fix it. Okay guys, next up we have build quality. So I'm just gonna move the camera really quick. Now, both these mice are extremely well built and the materials are fairly the same. However, I will say the more premium feeling mouse is the SteelSeries. It has a sort of matte finish on some of the surface area and a sort of plasticky satin type of feeling on the rest of the surface area. So this is an extremely well built mouse. It does feel like a tank in the hand. Let's look at the G502. Now, also quite a good built machine. However, it does feel very plasticky, and if I shake it, it does tend to rattle quite a bit. Let's have a listen to the scroll wheel, which I complained about earlier on. That's extremely loud, guys. Definitely not satisfying, but quite a solid piece of machine. Okay, now there's something that I absolutely hate and cannot stand about SteelSeries, that being the grips. These rubberized grips are what they call silicone grips, and they feel okay if your hands are warm or if your hands are wet, but if your hands are cold, you cannot grip this mouse. It makes it unusable. There's one more problem, and I hate to say it, it's a big one, guys. I want you to look at this. Look closely. Yep. The silicone grips, or whatever adhesive they've used underneath here, completely make this so weak, and it's already coming apart after 4 months of use. Extremely bad. I've contacted SteelSeries about this, and because I live in China, apparently they cannot fulfill any warranties related to this mouse. So SteelSeries, extremely bad build quality when it comes to the grips. Now, I will say, if you find a way to take these grips off and put on a normal pair of grips, so maybe some grip tape, this will be absolutely phenomenal. Okay guys, so let's sum up. Why would I use a G502? Well, simple. If I wanted to play games like Fortnite or other MMORPGs, then this is going to be the mouse for you. I would also recommend this mouse for guys who have hands smaller than 18 centimeters. Okay, so this is going to be your mouse, guys. SteelSeries Rival 600, why would I use this? If I have hands over 18 centimeters, or if I like first-person shooters. This is perfect for first-person shooters, guys. The triggers feel absolutely amazing. Also, one thing I forgot to mention, was the tracking on this. It has one-to-one tracking, and some people say that that's actually a marketing scheme. I, however, can tell the difference. It feels a lot smoother to me over the G502. So this is going to be your go-to mouse, guys. This is amazing. It's 96 grams, extremely light, so you can use this for competitive use. And this is 121 grams. It's not that heavy, but I can tell the difference, guys. This tends to fatigue my hand after a while. One, because of the shape, two, because of the weight as well. So the Rival 600 or the G502, you pick, guys. It's up to you. Okay, guys, my name is Mikhail. This is StuffTalk TV. Drop a like, drop a sub, and don't forget to comment down below. And I will see you guys soon.